I definitely could have done it a little bit different, but not that I really wanted to do it different. Does that make sense? Yeah. Well, either way, I wanted to take care of my body a bit today, for like maybe a half hour or a little bit longer. Hi guys, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. Ron is doing good, as you can see. And we are going right away. We're starting with yoga right now, so if you'd like to follow along, feel free. Welcome in, my name is Marcel, and welcome to this little yoga lesson. We're going to take care of our body nice and easy today. It's nothing too big, nothing too small. If you're into that, if you just like to join in and be guided, this is the yoga lesson for you. I do think we're going for around 30 minutes. It's not completely sure. Let's see what's coming up, what kind of other things are coming up. But I'm still a little bit like tired from the long walks that I've been doing. My body is tired, so I'm going to take it slow. And if you like to join in, feel free. Come to your mat right now and let's start. Let's start right now. So we're coming to all fours right now. Oh god. As you can see, I move slowly. My knees are still hurting. Whole body is still a little bit hurting. So take care of your body as well. Move slowly. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. And then start to arch up from your lower spine and enjoy this feeling. Breathing in deep. Arching up from your lower spine, upward, upward, upward. And then chin to chest, rounding down, vertebra by vertebra. Breathing out. Today we really want to take time. So go in your rhythm with your breath. If you have questions at any point in time, feel free to ask. This is live recorded from a live stream. But also if you're watching this on YouTube, hello there. You can also leave a comment down below and I'm happy to answer there. So, otherwise, feel free to check out the live streams as well, as you like. Good. From here, come back a little bit into the middle and just move your hips a little bit left and right. See how that feels. Be soft. Maybe creating a little bit of like an endless 8 with your hips. Making an endless 8 with your hips. Can you do that? Also rounding. Back a little bit, up and down. Good job. From here, release, sit a little bit back. You can tuck your toes in or untuck them as you like. So as it feels better to you. My head is cut away there. It's alright, I guess. And just take a deep breath in here. In your belly, you can put your left hand onto your belly just above your genitals and breathe in deep into that area. And then into your chest. And release. Try to breathe in through your nose. Bring your other hand onto your chest. And again, breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. for 2 more times. Deep, deep, deep. Make this the largest breath of the day. Good job. Release. Come back down. Again, all fours. From here, let's bring a little bit more awareness to our shoulders. We're letting our chest go down to the floor and bringing your shoulder blades onto the back together. And then we're pushing out. Bringing the shoulders away. Shoulder blades are leaving the shoulders. The shoulder sockets are leaving. Shoulders, and then leave the chest again. Let the chest come a little bit more to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades onto the back together. And pushing out of your arms. Shoulders are leaving the shoulder socket. That's what I wanted to say. Good. Releasing down. Now, as we're pushing into the floor, make sure your whole hands are connected to the floor. Also, the mounts of the fingers connected to the floor. If that doesn't make sense, what I just said right now, don't worry about it. I'm explaining in a moment. And just continue here a bit. And again, connect to your breath. Make it deep. And then sit back. Can bring your knees a little bit apart. Bring your big toes together. Then reach forward. Coming into child's pose. Surrender. Let your body just come forward and down. If you feel a stretch, breathe into that stretch. Deep breath into your belly, into your chest. Now, there's one little insight here. You can stay in this position, I just explained it. If you're having like some kind of belly pressure, like a belt, if you're wearing a belt or anything like that, you should loosen it a bit and then try again. Because in this position, there might be additional pressure that you're creating when you lean forward. So take a deep, loosen that, come again into this child's pose position, and then breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. Really let your breath flow deep. And slowly come up. Slowly come up. Come back into all fours. We're doing it one more time. Just as we're started, we're arching up from your lower spine upward, breathing in. Cow position. And then chin to chest, rounding down. Work with your breath. Good, and come back into the middle, and we're going to take this a little bit deeper today. I hope you're ready for that. We already kind of like did a little bit of like warming up for this. So we did it 2 times, that's what I mean, right? So what we're going to do is we're taking our right arm, we're bringing the elbow where your hand was onto the floor, and we're grabbing around onto your left hand, and our left hand is straight all the time. So let me show that with the other side quickly. So our left hand is straight all the time here. Whoop, whoop. The elbow is not bent. Elbow is straight. Good. And now we're doing the same thing as before. We slowly start to arch up, vertebra by vertebra, breathing in deep. And then chin to chest, rounding down. Be soft here. Make sure you have a straight elbow here. So your whole arm is straight, straight, straight. See how that feels. Again, breathing in, coming up. Breathing out. Round. Good job. Release. Change the side. Just the other side. Doing exactly the same again. Breathing in deep. Arching up. And chin to chest. Rounding down. Watch out, this is deep. So see how far you can go without hurting yourself. And come back into the middle. And come back up. Good job. Again, we're coming back into child's pose. Bring your legs apart, knees apart, big toes together, and reach forward with your arms. Taking some deep inhales here. Feeling a stretch maybe. If you're feeling a stretch, breathe into that stretch. Bring your shoulders a little bit away from your ears. So you can bring your arms a little bit apart. Still are pointing forward. Your hands. And bring your shoulders a little bit away from your ears. Good job. And slowly come up again. And this time we're going a little further. Let's go. Bring your arms forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Oh, I forgot the mounts of the fingers. Yeah. Mounts of the fingers. Here. Let me give you guys, come a little bit closer. I mean like that. Okay, mounts of the fingers. These are the mounts of the fingers. Just where the fingers are attached, that's the mounts of the fingers. And why is this important to know? Because we want to push the mounts of the fingers into the floor as we're doing the next exercises, especially in downward facing dog and so on. Good. Let's go. Let's do that. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers. You can spread your fingers apart. Claw the floor. Good. Clawing the floor. Bring your toes up. Tuck them in. Bloop. And come up. The downward facing dog, pushing your butt into the sky. And go for a bit of a walk. You don't need to be in a full downward facing dog right now. You can also come a little bit more forward into plank pose if you wish. Just making it comfortable for yourself right now. As we're taking some steps here. Do a variation that you like. If you know any kind of variation, you can also walk over your feet if you like that. Walking your right leg to your left leg to your right. You can go more into downward facing dog if you like to do that. You can bend your knees off of them, push your butt a little bit more up.
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome in. Hey, Golden Cherry Sword, welcome. You're a dragon, you're very welcome here. That's Sean, by the way, that's also a dragon here. Hello, Golden Cherry Sword. Sean is also a dragon, he's a water dragon. You're a fire dragon, so good to have you. So we're going really easy in this yoga lesson today. And slowly come back down again. And again, bring your knees apart, big toes together. And reach forward. Hope you're having a good day. And release your head a little bit down. Pushing your butt to the back and breathing in deep. Into any stretch if you feel any stretch here. So we're not going for too much longer. Maybe 15 minutes. But we're going really easy. And you're very welcome to join in, even if you have never done yoga. If you have any questions about yoga, you can shoot them. You're very welcome. So, what we're doing here, this pose is called Child's Pose. And we're just taking in very deep breaths here. To your belly, into your chest. Again, if this position doesn't allow you to breathe deeply, then maybe you wear a belt. And then you should try to loosen your belt. And then breathe deeply into your belly, into your chest. Slowly come up. Bring your hands forward. Spread your fingers, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers. Tuck your toes in, push your butt up into the sky, good job. We're back in downward facing dog. If at any point in time you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And again, just walk a little bit here. Bring your heels a little bit to the floor. So walking with your heels, trying to bring your heels closer to the floor. Good. Good job, everybody. And look between your wrists. And start to slowly walk forward. Slowly. If there's a stretch, don't worry, you can bend your knees. Absolutely no problem. And when you're at the front, just try to release your body a bit. And additionally, if you really want to do a good job for yourself, try to bring your hips over your heels. Try to bring your hips over the heels and push into your toes. So you almost feel like you're falling over, but you're pushing into your toes and you're holding it. Try. And from there, release your body completely. You can grab around your elbows and swing a little bit left and right. Very softly. You can also nod your head, like saying, yes. Yes, that feels good. Trying to really release all the tension in your head. Maybe you feel a little bit of a stretch in your back. Good job. From there, bend your knees more. Grab around your hips with your hands. Elbows are pointing up. And slowly stand up. Slowly stand up. Bring your hands up to the sky. Breathing in deep. Also look up into the sky and slight back bend here. Engage your belly as we're doing a back bend. And breathing out, bring your hands in front of your heart together and just feel in with yourself for a moment. You can also close your eyes. Just feel in how your body's feeling right now. And right now we're going for some sun salutations. It's basically a sequence. It's very much the best known sequence in yoga. So we're going to do that today. And then we're already slowing down a bit and going for Shavasana after. Again, if you have any questions at any point in time, feel free to shoot them. Bring your hands up into the sky. Breathing in deep, slight back bend here, engage your belly. Breathing out, folding forward. Good. Breathing in again, lifting halfway. So halfway, make sure your lower back is kind of straight. How you can check that is by bringing one hand to your lower back and feeling if the vertebrae are sticking out or not. If they're not sticking out, this means, yeah, you're doing a great job. Then you can maybe lower a little bit until you feel like when the vertebrae are sticking out. Good. And then you can come up again and then breathing out, folding forward, placing your hands on the floor, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, clawing your fingers, spreading the fingers as well, and stepping back. Breathing in deep. And as we're breathing out, come forward and down, so into plank position, and then lower yourself forward and down. You can also put your knees down if you like. Elbows close to your body, and release your body completely down to the floor. Untuck your toes and lift yourself forward and up. The first time, we barely use the hands here, but just there, they're just there to support a little bit. The elbows are pointing back through your toes. Push the feet in the ground, knees into the ground, and your belly is a little bit engaged. Now, what you want to do with your head, this is the important part as well. Your head is an extension of your spine. We're not doing this. This is forbidden here. This is super awkward. We don't do that. Our head is in line with the spine. Good job. And from here, we're pushing ourselves up and coming back to downward facing dog in your way. Good. Breathing in deep. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Good job. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, and stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands up into the sky, slight back bend, engage your belly. Breathing in deep. Breathing out, folding forward. I'm going a little bit faster this time. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands under the floor, stepping or jumping back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in deep. Come forward into plank position. And down. And release your hips down to the floor. Untuck your toes. And this time you can already go deeper by really pushing into your arms and thinking forward and up. You're pulling yourself forward and up. Your shoulder blades are under the back together, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, clawing your fingers. And your head is in line with your spine again. Pushing your feet into the ground, knees into the ground. Belly's engaged. Shifting yourself to the back. Downward facing dog in your way. Good job. Breathing in deep. Look between your wrists. And start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees more. Bring your hands to your hips. Elbows pointing upward. Breathing in deep here. As we're standing up. You can one more time. Slight back bend here. And breathing out. Holding forward. Breathing in. Lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward. Place your hands down onto the floor. Breathing in. Come forward and down. Breathing out. Lifting yourself forward and up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Shifting yourself back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Look between your wrists. And as you're breathing out, slowly walk forward. Feel maybe a little bit of a stretch here. Great job. Bend your knees. Breathing out here. And then breathing in. Coming up. Slight back bend. And bring your hands in front of your heart together. Good job. See how your body feels right now. Connect to how you're standing on the ground. Your feet are connected to the ground. And then slowly, in your way, sit down on the floor. Whew. Sit down on the floor and roll to the back. Maybe. Good. So you can come a little bit closer again. Good. So from here, lie on your back. Now, we're going to do a little bit of relaxing exercises here. Hope they are relaxing to you. Bring your arms by your sides into cactus position. So your fingers are pointing up, your elbows are lying next to your shoulders. And then release your knees to the right. And release your knees to the left. So, additionally, what you can do is you can let one knee lead the way. So, you're going to the right, let the right knee lead the way. If you're going to the left, let the left knee lead the way and see how that feels. Going to relax a bit here. Go in your time. It's also not like that you need to go super fast. Just hey, welcome. I have stiff thoracic spine. It hurts sometimes. Yeah, I feel your golden cherry sword. Especially, let me quickly check something. So it's more in the upper, in your upper back, right? Yeah. Especially the exercise we did in the beginning is super, super great for you. I can show it again to you if you like in a moment. But right now, also like these exercises I think are great for you. So let me show you another exercise here. Also this exercise that we just did right now should be like helpful to you. Especially also we can do this exercise in a way that we let both knees be on one side here. And then we're looking into the other side. But again, at any point, if it feels like it's painful to you, maybe it's a little bit too deep right now, but then you're just coming back out of it, you know? It's like, if something is painful for you, Golden Cherry Sword, then come out of it again and try it another time, another day, you know? It's not that you can fix everything today, but it's rather the journey, right? And then you can change the side. I'm going to show you another movement that you can do that maybe also helps. And then I'm going to show you one more that we did in the beginning. I think you weren't here as we did that. So first and foremost, you need to also see that the whole body is connected. The whole body is connected, so even if you work on your legs, that might have very good how you say that? Very good, or very good things could happen to your upper back if you're working on your legs. And this is counterintuitive for many people. But we are not doing that right now, but maybe just a little in a moment. But what we are doing, we want to rock a little bit back and forward. So you can grab around your thighs here, and you just can roll the back and forward. Just really, really soft. And again, if anything hurts, you can come out of it and just give yourself a little bit of massage here right now by rolling back and forth. And it's also not about going too far here to your head, but it's more like, you know, exploring, being curious, having fun. It's even about having fun. Even if it feels like a little bit painful for you. A little bit painful is okay, but not like too much, you know? If it's like, no, then don't do it. You know? Do you feel me? A little bit? Good. Okay, next thing. This might be great for you. And the next thing what we are doing is we're just taking in our legs right now. So grab around your legs and pull in a bit. Seeing how that feels. And just also observe what's happening with your lower back. If your lower back lifts off the floor when you're doing that. Or if you maybe can even leave your lower back a little bit longer on the floor before it lifts off the floor. Good. And then release. Good. Okay, let's go back to the exercise that I like to show you again. It's basically done in all yoga lessons. I like a lot because it's a great exercise, and it's even done out of yoga. You see it out of yoga, like done by a lot of practitioners, by a lot of movement practitioners. So basically everybody is doing it. So this is called cat-cow. And what we're doing is we're just arching up slowly from your lower spine upward. So from your lower spine, slowly traveling upward. Further, 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 and we're breathing in here until we're at the top. And then we're chin to chest, we're breathing out. Did you know this exercise already? Golden cherry sword. And then arching up from your lower spine upward. Breathing in deep. Work with your breath here, really. And then exhale, rounding chin to chest. And slowly rounding now. And inhale. Lower spine upward. So, arching from the lower spine, coming up. And then chin to chest. Good. Slowly release. Good. But here we're stopping right now. I think, like also the other exercises that we did today, were really good for you. So this whole lesson would be really good for you, Golden Cherry Sword. And I encourage you to maybe do this whole half hour, like when we started like a half hour ago, approximately, maybe a little bit more. I encourage you to do this whole yoga lesson. It's up free, here. You can just look it up again in the videos, right? So I encourage you to do this whole yoga lesson, and then, ask me more questions, it's fine. But there's some more things that we did there that could be also good for you. That could give you some relief from like your stiff spine and that it hurts sometimes. And if you start to practice this exercise, for example, this cat-cow exercise a little bit more, then this will really help you a lot. Good. But right now, we're doing our last exercise. Slowly come to the floor. Let's lie down on our back. Extend our legs. Toes are facing away from each other, so our feet are facing away from each other. It's open. Good. You can even spread your legs a little bit if you like. Bring your arms next to your body and palms are pointing up. This is important. Palms are pointing up. Like a lot of people like to have their palms pointing down. What this means is when you have your palms pointing down, you're more like closed. You're closing yourself. And when you have your arms open, it's like you wanted to embrace somebody. You're kind of like opening up yourself. So we want to be open here. So bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. And you can tuck your chin in a little bit. And then release your head again to the floor. You can close your eyes. And just be into Shavasana. You don't need to do anything here. You can just be. I will get you out of this position in about 3 minutes. So nothing to do here. But just be. Just be lying on the floor. We'll get you out of it in just a moment. Good. And from there, slowly start to breathe in deeper into your belly, to your chest. Coming back to your body. Bring your knees up. So draw your knees to your belly. And let yourself fall to one side, either to the left or to the right side. Lying completely either to the left or the right side down onto the floor. So fall to either the left or the right side. Again, we are bringing the knees up towards your belly and letting your whole body either fall to the left or the right side. Making it cozy for yourself. And again, breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Having your eyes still closed. Good job. From there, make it comfortable for yourself. Feel how you're connected with the floor. You're breathing in. Feel how you're rooted down in the floor. As you're exhaling, feel how you're a little bit lighter. As you're inhaling again, let your breath go really, really deep. Your belly into your chest. As you're exhaling, feel how you're really, really light. Good. From here, lift your next deep, deep, deep inhale. Sit yourself up. Find a great sitting posture for yourself. So maybe you like to sit up in a chair, that's fine. Or maybe you like to sit up on some books on the floor. But make sure you can sit up straight, a straight back. If you're sitting on the floor. Good. Slowly shift yourself up by your side, coming into a sitting position. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Thank you so much for practicing today with me. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the first yoga lesson for me since a long time. Since a month, let's say it like that. Glad to have you here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you'd like to join the Discord, you can do so. And ask me there. Also have a YouTube channel where you can check out many other videos. For example, a yoga video for herniated disc issues. If you have back problems. But also much, much more. If you have questions or you like to ask for a specific video, I gladly like to do that as well for you. Good. Release your hands and open your eyes again. Are you Portuguese? Unfortunately, I'm not Portuguese, Golden Charizard. I wanted to go I was on the Camino de Santiago, as you maybe can see here. Maybe you saw this one here, right? And I wanted to go to can I say that, Santiago de Compostela, but unfortunately I couldn't go that far. So I wanted to go from Switzerland. This is where I'm from Switzerland. I wanted to go to Santiago de Compostela. but I didn't manage, so I, I cancelled the plans. After I went through whole of Switzerland, that was about 450 kilometers, but the whole thing would have been like 1,300 kilometers more or something like that. So Golden Charizard, if you have any more questions, and again, about the thoracic spine, if you like to have a video made for you, I can do that. I can make a specific video for you if you like that, and put it on my YouTube. I like that you asked that question again, and I maybe can even find more exercises. But again, this is basically these exercises that we did today. They are very well like suited to tackle that a little bit, and to start to get a little bit of movement into your spine.